Hi, this is DC Scrap and Rooster. Okay, I want to share a couple things that I've been working on the past week. Okay, the first one I want to show is some of the appliques that I do carry in the shop. And these are things, Christmas gifts that I'm making. Okay, using them as embellishments. Use that one here. The black one, the pink one, and the green one. And these are in the shop. Okay, so let me show you the first one, which I'll probably do like this. Okay, let me show you the green one. So this is what I did. Okay, pretty. I used the flat back pearls and some of these embellishments. Well, not the embellishments. I call them jewels, gems, whatever you want to call them. Pearls. Okay, brooches, rings. I use a little bit of everything. Okay, but what I did with this, if you notice, this one is very soft, and this one is a little stiffer. Now, to stiffen them, I just use glue, just regular Elmer's glue, a little bit of water. I mix it together. I dip it in and just let it air dry, and it becomes this stiff. Okay, so that's the green one here. The next one is this pink one. This is the way it came out. This is a brooch and two of the embellishment. I think I got these from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. This is from my stash. Okay. And then the black one here. Here we go. And this used to be a ring. Okay, and we got this from, I say we because somebody helped me get it. It was from downtown LA. Okay, and they used to be rings. Okay, now I made it into a little snowflake. I think it's so pretty. Anyway, so that's that one here. And these are going on top. I'm using them as on top of the boxes that I'm giving out this year for Christmas. And this is this one here. This is the off-white. It looks white, but it's really off-white. Okay, so these, I think they're so pretty. And they will go right on top of the boxes with a ribbon. Okay, so that was one of the things I made. Trying to use everything that I have in the shop to give you some ideas of how to use some of the stuff. Okay, the next one I used, oh, let me see what I do with it. Okay, here it is. No. Why is it that when I take things out, and because I see the problem is I have OCD, and I don't like things lying around, so every time I do complete a project, I have to put things away. Usually I try to leave it in a little pile, but even that little pile bothers me, so I can't find that little pile. Okay, so, oh, here it is. No, is this it? Oh yeah, it's underneath some other stuff that I have here. Okay, see? This is my little pile. And they have to go in packages so this way it doesn't bother me, because if I leave it on my table in piles, it does bother me. So what I do is I put them in packages. Okay, so let me show you what I did. Okay. Okay, and I think I separated by the three. Yes, I did. Okay, so yes, this is the first one. Okay, so this is what I used for my first project that I'm going to show you. Okay, and these are bits and pieces of things. Okay, so this is a trim that was in my stash. Okay, see, it's starting to bother me. These are some wooden beads and plastic beads. Okay, and these are the colors. These are the colors that I use. See, these are wooden beads, and these two are plastic beads. Okay, and then this is, well, those three. Then this was a piece from I think it was from the Gypsy grab bags. Okay. Okay, so these are the two that I used. Okay. Let me put this back and then show you, because it'll drive you crazy that it's on here. Okay, so with this stuff, and I also used, let me see, I also used some, see, for this one that I use, okay, if I don't have the one I use, obviously, but I tend to use chains like these, or beaded chains for these. You know, the glass beads. These are all from the junk jewelry. Okay? Or even the black ones you could use. See, people tend to throw them out. I don't throw them out. I keep all this stuff. Okay? Because I'll show you what I created. Now, if you notice, last week I did the statement necklaces. Oh, let me tell you something about these statement necklaces. I thought it was so cool. Let me tell you what happened. I show my sister the necklace, right? And she goes, well, what are they used for? I said, well, you know, some of us use it just to put a display on our dress forms. That's why I wanted to use the word dress form. She goes, but what's the point? I said, well, I'm just making a statement. That's all I'm doing. She goes, well, why don't you name it that? So I was like, you know, that's a good idea. We'll name it, you know, the statement, dress form statement necklaces. Okay, so you know how you go on to, you Google things, you know, like necklaces, to make sure that, you know, if somebody did it, you try to give the person credit. Holy cow. Everybody's done this before, and I thought I created this. So, you see, I wasn't the only one that created this. Thousands of other people that created. So, the name dress form statement necklaces are going to remain, because obviously that's what they've been using it. So, these are my other statement dress form necklaces. Okay, let me show you the first one, which I did. Okay, I thought that was hysterical, because, you know, you try to give credit where credit is due, and to make sure that, you know, you think you created something, but, you know, this hasn't been the first time. This happened to me about 6 or 7 times, you know. And when I do make something and I duplicate somebody else, I always, you know, mention the person's name. But this one I didn't mention a name, because I thought I created something. That's funny, right? Okay, so this is what I created. Okay, here's the necklace that I used. Now, as for the necklace was like really bright and shiny, and I took a marker, that gold pen marker, and I just went over it to make it a little bit dull, because I didn't want it too shiny. And this is, I left a piece there so you guys can see the difference between this one and this one. Pretty sure you can tell. Okay, so I just got to make that one a little bit darker to make it the same. Okay, and here are the pearls. Okay, here's that that fabric. I don't know why I put it away. Okay, so what I did was I just cut that flower off, put it here, and put one of those gold buttons on there. This is the other flower behind it. That's this one here. Okay, which is behind here. There's that fabric. I mean the trim, the crochet trim, which I think is so pretty. Okay, and here's the other flower with another button on here, and I think it's so pretty. You know, just for your dress form, or just to put it and hang it up in your craft room. I think it's so pretty. Anyway, a lot of people are selling these, you know, on eBay, and there's this one lady, and I can't think of her name, but I will put it in the description box, because she makes them not using junk jewelry like I use. She does use custom jewelry, and oh my god, her statement necklaces are gorgeous. She doesn't call them statement necklaces, but that's what I'm calling them now. But they're gorgeous, gorgeous, and she sells them for a lot of money, a lot of money. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, I think it's so pretty. Let me show you the second one. This one I might have to put on. Let me take this one out. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is my second one. Take this out. Okay, and these are using bits and pieces of doilies. Okay, bits and pieces of some lace trims. As you can see, just bits and pieces I cut up. This is from a trim. I cut that out. Piece of doily. Another piece of, oh, and I'm going to show you this one, because this I do have pulled out here. I do have it. Let's see. So what I did was, this is a gold chain. Let me show you the gold chain. Another gold chain. Okay, and this is how big the chain was. Okay, and what I did was I wrapped it with this chenille bias tape. Okay, that's what I did around the chain first. I did it with this. You could wrap it with anything, but that's what I used. Okay, and then I wrapped it with this here, which this is in the store. Okay, and you'll see it. See, it's all wrapped all around. That's what this is. Okay, I wrapped it all around, also on top of the bias tape. Okay, and then I used bits and pieces of this doily. Okay, see? You have it over here, you have it wrapped around here, you have it down here. Okay, here's another piece of doily, another piece of doily. Okay, let me see. And then this fabric, let me see. I have, let's see, some of the flowers are from these flowers that I had that I bought from this lady, which she no longer has her store. These are these beautiful little pink flowers, you can see. Okay, this here, these little pink crochet pieces, this was on here, on this doily. See, I always keep the stuff that's damaged. As you can see, this is stains. That's why I kept this one. And it was one pink flower and one orange, and it was all attached here. So I just cut out the pink ones and I put them on here. Okay, I thought that was so cute. Let me see. This is a trim that I used on here. As you see, that piece here, that piece here, piece here, and a piece down at the end. Okay, that's this trim here. Okay, let me see. Here are the leaves, and this is from the Applique bundles. Okay, which I no longer have. I think I sold the last one last week, so I just have the big Applique trim, the big one. Okay, so this is some of the leaves. As you can see, some of the leaves are here. Okay, let me see what else did I use for this one? I used, okay, some more of this trim here, a piece of fabric. Okay, here's one right there. Let me see what else I used. Let me see, I have this doily here, which is right down here. Okay, just bits and pieces, Where's that other piece that I just have here? A piece of, what do you call this? The seam binding in pink. Let me see. And then there was this really cute piece here, this piece here, and it was a little bit longer. So what I did was, it's all the way in the bottom. Here it is. And all I did was make it into a bow like this. I just pinched it, and then I sewed a lot of this stuff is sewn on. Okay, like bits and pieces that I knew I couldn't glue on, they're sewn on. Okay, so there's that piece right here. And I just made it into a bow, and I attached it here. Okay, and what else? And I took this piece out, so I don't know where this piece is. It's in there somewhere. It's probably right there. Okay, so that's what I did here, and then I added, of course, bits and pieces of just junk jewelry, which I also have. This is not junk jewelry. This is a piece that was bought a while back. Okay, this was gifted to me almost 6 years ago. I had 2 pieces left, and I was hoarding this piece, but it's on there because it fits perfect. This was one of those rings from downtown LA that my girlfriend got me, downtown LA. Okay, and here's a cameo. I think it went perfect, and that's it. Just using bits and pieces. Here's a piece of pearl, and that was on the necklace. Okay, and that's, oh, here's a pink seam binding. Okay, so that's the second one I made. Okay, let me put this one aside. See, it's driving me crazy now. I'll put that aside. Okay, and then the last piece, which is also using bits and pieces of the appliques, and okay, this one came out really nice. Okay, let me move this up so you can see. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, so the piece here, this one here, okay, I used. Okay, this was, actually this has no chain on it. What I did was I took a piece of, and I don't have it here. Do you want? No, I don't have it here. I took a piece of linen and I just made it into a long tube, and then I just wrapped it with some lace. This is the lace that I use. I just wrapped it around and around and around. Okay, and then I took, where is it? And then I took this here, which is also in the shop, and I just wrapped it around the whole thing. Okay, to make it into, I don't know if you could see it. Okay. Okay, to make it into like a, you know, a tube like. And then from there, I took bits and pieces of this one here. Okay, and I just, you know, put them all around here, as you can see, because I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then I know there was some that was attached, that there was leaves attached, and I just put those there, and I put two up here, one up over here and one over here. Terrible way to show, but okay, that's the best I can do. This was a bracelet, okay, and I put it on here. Okay, this was a necklace. This was a necklace, and this was a really piece, a really pretty piece. Listen to me, can't even speak. A pretty oh my goodness gracious. Let me edit that part. You know what? I probably won't. I'm just gonna say it anyway. A pretty piece of applique. There we go. Okay, and I thought it was so cute, so I just added it on here. Okay, it looks better on the dress form because it all hangs. Okay, but I thought it was so pretty. So this is just using junk jewelry, you know, just, you know, anything that you have. You know, those that bought the junk jewelry from me, this is another idea to use, you know, how to use your junk jewelry. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. So those are the three necklaces that I made, statement necklaces. See, these are some of the beads that I used. And some of these brown ones here. More of these here, and for the other one, which was how do you call it, this color, the mustard color, that's what I wanted to use. But you could use, you know, all, and these are all, some of them are plastic, well, most of them are plastic except for the ones down here, those are glass, you know. But to make, you know, pretty stuff like this, just another idea to give you guys how to use your junk jewelry and your beads that you're not fond of. I think they came out pretty cool. This one here was given to me a while back by Diane, which is Scrappin' something. I'll link her her channel. I haven't heard from her in a while, so I think she's, you know, busy doing her wedding planning. Not her wedding planning, but she's a wedding planner. Okay, this was given to me by her as a necklace. These are Prima flowers that were in my stash for a while. Okay, and I thought it looked pretty good. Okay, let me see if it, let me see something that looks better on here. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if this one looks better on here. You could see it better. Because white on white, you really can't see. I thought it was so pretty. There we go. Like I said, it looks better hanging from the dress form. Okay, there we go. That does look better. See, there's the little leaves hanging. Here we go. See, ta-da! So that's the last one that I made. Okay, let me show you the other one more time. Since white on white, let's see what it looks like on the gray. Okay, here we go. I think they're so cool. I really do. Okay, that's the pink one, the pink and white one. Okay, and then here's the mustard looking one. I thought pretty good. I think they came out pretty nice. Okay, again, that's using, you know, some stuff from the store, some scraps from your stash, and some beads that you think you don't like, but you can make something pretty out of it, because let me tell you, I like this one. I really do. I think it came out really cute. Okay, and that's it, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.